This is Dabu 7, taking a look inside the agendas that are discussed inside of Davos. We covered some of this on the live stream, touching on the key points of this new system that they're rolling out. Today we have even more information talking about how these secret meetings are being conducted within Davos. So you've got all these people that are showing up for the bigger meetings. It's catching the attention of the cameras, the eyes and ears of folks that are lurking around. But then in the inner chambers, there are secret meetings that no one knows any details about. They don't know who is involved in them. They don't know what is discussed. This all takes place behind closed doors. And it's not the bigger meeting that they have cameras set up in that they show us. And it seems this year they're trying to throw a head fake, especially after everything they talked about in their last meeting. It seems that the world was awakened to the Great Reset and what these goons are doing. They don't seem to care for that too much. So they're changing up their verbiage. They're not using Build Back Better, the Great Reset. They're using simple phrases like a new system. But they're still on the same track in regards of talking about how to fix this world and how to do this all during this fourth industrial revolution, which means digitizing everything, and as they see it, reducing the population of the planet. And it seems China is on pace playing their part to do just that, because the newest numbers are showing that China is going to lose more in their population than any other country by 2030. Make of it what you will, what is really happening inside of China right now. But Davos went out of their way to bring some 5,000 military personnel into the streets with the security that was already there. The people in Davos right now, they're trying to enjoy the Winter Games and the skiing, are not happy. They are upset about all this, all the stops, and it looks like some of the bigger names purposely skipped out on this meeting. Now, we talked about how Gates didn't show up, Soros last minute, and then we got a list 79 pages long. Went through on the live stream, talking about everyone that did show up. Even though Bill Gates didn't show up, he had the CEO of the foundation and 3 other people show up. So there were representatives there, but all the big names themselves kind of slid back into the shadows. They could be there. No one knows.
Hey, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that teach you who will. Salutations to the hopeful elect, those in this gospel broad, looking at the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit. This is the Davos agenda, which the, oh shit, hold up, brother. Yep, the Davos agenda, or the Slakia, the Davos agenda 2023, which Davos means son of David. One of the beloved brothers went into it yesterday. Went into it and pretty much broke it down. Pretty good lesson, by the way. But it says 2023 Depop and Corporation of Fractured World. It says year of the polycrisis. Okay, now I'm look up the word polycrisis real quick and see what it means here, because my thing is polycrisis definition means, it says simultaneously occurrence of several catastrophic events. You can think of them as black swan events or something to that magnitude. Okay, black swan events is like an event that is of biblical proportions but unlikely to happen, but when they do happen, they're pretty much catastrophic. Okay, black swan event. All right, it says a black swan theory of black swan event is a metaphor that describes an event that comes as a surprise, has a major effect, and is often inappropriately rationalized after the fact of the benefit of hindsight. Okay, it says it's an extremely negative event. It says or occurrence that is difficult to predict. In other words, black swan events are events that are unexpected and unknowable. Okay, but we know these things through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, based on the prophecies, because the Most High stated that then they should know that a prophet been among them. But I want to focus more on the fact that, and I made mention of it in a video on how the World Economic Forum and those particular meetings that they have. See, they have different meetings. They have the ones that they show the people, and they have the ones that they don't show the people. Because the concept of the illuminated ones, or the hidden ones, is to swear in secrecy. Like if you go into Freemasonry and so forth like that, oftentimes they have their meetings in these particular temples or Masonic temples, because technically they do it in secret. And I notice a lot of Masonic temples don't have windows to it, because the Masons believe they are the light. Okay, hence the illuminated ones. All right, but nonetheless, like we were stating, man, they have several events that's going to take place that the elites have been speaking about that they didn't tell you people, because they've been speaking surface level politically to you people that, yeah, you know, the pandemic, and, you know, we got to get people mandated to take the juice. This is common knowledge, man. But they have something which is called plausible deniability, when they can deny the very, very event that they basically alluded themselves to, man. You see what I'm saying? So through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, hey, it's getting ready to go down out here. And like the brother Amwan Gabar, he stated that, look, Satan is on the prowl. And I know that for an example, because I know, you know, personal testimony. Amber alert. That's the spirit though, but like the beloved brother stated, that Satan is on the prowl. And I know from personal testimony, just by dealing with brothers, you know, and some of the things that, you know, we go through as men, and these spiritual attacks is coming more and more frequent, man, and we see these things. So that's why I did the lesson earlier. You have to be more circumspect and just really just stay out the way, man. You know, stay out the way and watch who you deal with, for real, because that shit can come back and bite you, even if you are innocent. All right, but this is just gonna be a quick lesson, nothing too spectacular, but nonetheless, Isaiah 25 and 15, it says 29 and 15. Matter of fact, 14. And it reads here, it says, therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men should perish, and the understanding of their prudent men should be hid. Okay, because the Lord said in Corinthians that he was going to choose the foolish to confound the wise of this world, and that the wisdom of this world is foolish with the Most High. All right, because you got the elites on the left-hand side that's all-knowing. Okay, going to that word higher law, which means a great light. Okay, and it means to boast. And it says here, woe to them that seek deep to hide that counsel from the Lord. Okay, and like Dabu said, that a lot of the meetings that they do, from Cotton Swab to Soros to Gates, man, and to the higher echelon, you know, because those men are pretty much lower level luminaries. They're face men. And the fact that I call them low level is because everybody knows them. But the Rothschilds, if he was walking the street, the average Jake or Edomite probably won't recognize him at first, because he won't know, because he doesn't have a platform, so to speak. They are behind the shadows. Okay, but it says, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who see it does and who know it does, right? Because these secret meetings that they have, and these global cabals and so forth, you know, they go to Bohemian Grove, and they go to these particular summits, which summit goes into higher up, or like a mountain, so to speak, and they have these meetings in secret to discuss world politics and world events and creating scenarios on the left hand side. And oftentimes, mainly Psalms the 83rd chapter. Okay, that's the biggest secret that was known to this present time, is who the Israelites were. But the fact that we woke up to our nationality has become a bother to these elites. Why? Because they've been exposed, man. And it reads here, oh shit, damn, I dropped something. Anyway, I get it. It says, surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. It says, for the work say of him that made it, he made me not. Or should the thing that framed him that framed it say, you have no understanding? Because you elites, man, you boast in your knowledge and wisdom and understanding. But in fact, the Most High himself gave you the technology and the infrastructure to do what you're doing, because it's all the fulfillment of biblical prophecy, man. Okay, which, you know, us here at Great Millstone, we seems to, you know, we focus on for the majority, because we're ready to get up out of here. You know, for you Jakes that's playing games on what the MOTB is and X, Y, and Z, look, man, you got to get on board with the truth and stop playing games with the Lord, man, because the Most High is getting ready to make his grand return. He's getting ready to send Yahushua back. Okay, and I can't wait. All right, but it says, and he have no understanding, because the Lord created you, man. All right, this is the book of Psalm 64, and I'm gonna start at verses 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Okay, now let's test this theory real quick. Let's look this up. Secret counsel of the wicked. Let's see what the Google would do. Let's see if it give us the right depictions. I would think that they would show the Rothschilds and so forth, but you know, of course, you know, Google, they're very filtered. Okay, but let's look up the Illuminati and see what pops up. Or the wicked elite, or I could type up the wicked elite, the wicked elite, and they probably won't show me who the Rothschilds are, but we know who the Rothschilds and Rockefellers are. You know, it's giving you a bunch of filter bullshit, but you know, that's how Esau does. He hides in secret. That's the secret counsel. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked and from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. So you go into this word insurrection, all right, and it goes into throng and company, scheming, okay, scheming, all right, because they're scheming against the hidden ones, which is the children of Israel. And you better believe that in that summit, and those summits that they have, you better believe that the prophets come up and ways on how they can destroy us. It says, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Oh, they're not the Israelites. The Most High is not real. We're going to put a C-hip in you. You know, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, and suddenly they do shoot at him and fear not. Okay, because, hey, they haven't been judged. So, therefore, they're boasting in their actions because they haven't been judged. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has not judged them devils yet. So, therefore, hey, they're just blatantly out there with their wickedness, man. Okay? And it says here, they convene themselves in an evil matter, and they commune of laying snares privately. They say, who should see them? It says, and they search out iniquities, and they accomplish a diligent search, and both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shooteth them with an arrow, and suddenly they should be wounded. So they should make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them should flee away. This is why you have those particular talking heads of these particular groups, you know, that expose them. You know, Joe Salente, etc. And he just to name but a few, Alex Jones. These men, John Todd, they exposed the elite. Why? Because they're in secret. Because if they didn't bring out this information and the Most High didn't reveal it to us, we wouldn't know who the hell these people were. It'd just be conspiracy. All right? Psalms 82 and 1, 83 and 2. Of trust for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. And Salakia, they're taking crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. And how do they take crafty counsel? By these particular laws, man. Okay, these particular mandates. You know, locking Jacob for dumb shit. You know, taking away our rights to be called out the people, the children of the Most High, etc. Okay, and the list goes on. So, like I said, in these forum meetings, you better believe that it's high level wickedness and sacrifices that's going on, because now they're talking about a cyber attack on catastrophic levels in 2 years, but that shit may happen this year, Lord's will. But I'm going to end it there, brothers, man, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and the Baba. Shalom.